Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a young boy named Alex. Alex was known for his constant chatter and never missed an opportunity to express his thoughts and opinions. He loved to share stories, ideas, and jokes with anyone who would listen. However, as much as he enjoyed talking, he often found himself in sticky situations due to his hasty words. One sunny morning, as Alex walked through the village square, he noticed a gathering of people surrounding an old man named Benjamin. Benjamin was known for his wisdom and gentle nature. The villagers sought his advice on various matters, and he was always ready to lend an ear and offer guidance. Curiosity piqued, Alex made his way towards the crowd and managed to squeeze himself into a spot where he could hear what Benjamin was saying. To his surprise, the old man was speaking very little. Instead, he listened attentively to the concerns and questions of the villagers, taking his time before offering his insights. Intrigued by this approach, Alex decided to spend more time observing Benjamin. He noticed how the old man's words carried weight, filled with wisdom and thoughtfulness. People respected and valued his opinions because he took the time to understand them fully before responding. Driven by a newfound desire to become wiser and smarter, Alex decided to follow Benjamin's example. He made a conscious effort to listen more and speak less. He would often join gatherings in the village square, silently absorbing the conversations and perspectives of others. As Alex started listening more, he realized the benefits that came with it. He learned about different viewpoints, experiences, and ways of thinking. He discovered that he could gain valuable insights by understanding the perspectives of those around him. One day, while engaged in a conversation, Alex found himself on the verge of blurting out an impulsive remark. However, he remembered the lessons he had learned from Benjamin. He took a deep breath, paused, and instead chose to listen attentively. In doing so, he discovered a new depth to the conversation and gained a fresh perspective he hadn't considered before. Over time, Alex's reputation began to change. People started seeking him out for advice and valued his opinions. They admired his ability to understand and empathize with their struggles. Alex became a trusted confidant and a source of support for those around him. As the years passed, Alex continued to grow wiser and smarter. He realized that by speaking less and listening more, he had developed a deep reservoir of knowledge and understanding. He became known as a wise elder in the village, just like Benjamin. Through his journey, Alex learned that listening wasn't merely a passive act but a powerful tool for personal growth and learning. He discovered that true wisdom came from understanding others, considering different perspectives, and weighing his words carefully. And so, the village of Alex became a place where people valued meaningful conversations and respectful listening. The story of the young boy who transformed into a wise elder served as a reminder for generations to come. When you speak less and listen more, you become wiser and smarter. As Alex continued his journey of speaking less and listening more, he discovered that his newfound wisdom had a profound impact on his relationships and interactions. His friends noticed the change in him and were drawn to his ability to truly understand their thoughts and feelings. They felt heard and valued in his presence, fostering deeper connections and trust. One day, an unexpected challenge arose in the village. There was a disagreement between two families over a piece of land that both parties claimed as their own. Tensions escalated, and the village was on the verge of dividing into factions. Rumors and misunderstandings fueled the conflict, and it seemed as though resolution was out of reach. Recognizing the potential consequences, Alex took it upon himself to mediate the situation. He invited both families to a gathering in the village square and listened attentively to each side's grievances. He patiently absorbed their emotions, concerns, and desires without interrupting or passing judgment. As he listened, Alex began to see commonalities and shared interests between the two families. He asked thoughtful questions to clarify their perspectives and sought to find a middle ground that could satisfy both parties. With his calm demeanor and genuine empathy, he fostered an environment of open dialogue and understanding. Gradually, tensions subsided, and the families realized that they had more in common than they initially believed. Through Alex's patient listening and wise guidance, a compromise was reached that satisfied both sides and brought harmony back to the village. Word of Alex's remarkable ability to resolve conflicts spread throughout neighboring villages, and people sought his counsel. Leaders and elders from different communities sought his guidance in resolving disputes and making important decisions. Alex's reputation as a wise and trusted advisor continued to grow, transcending the boundaries of his own village. As time went on, Alex's impact expanded beyond the village square. He began traveling to neighboring towns and cities, sharing his wisdom and teaching the power of listening. He held workshops and gatherings where he encouraged people to embrace silence, to open their hearts and minds, and to truly listen to one another. Through his teachings, people learned to suspend judgment, to seek understanding, and to communicate with compassion. They discovered that by speaking less and listening more, they could bridge divides, resolve conflicts, and build stronger communities. The impact of Alex's message rippled far and wide. Leaders in distant lands sought his counsel, and his name became synonymous with wisdom and effective communication. Governments and organizations invited him to speak at conferences, where his insights inspired individuals from all walks of life to adopt a more mindful approach to communication. In the twilight of his life, Alex reflected on his journey. He marveled at how a simple decision to listen more had transformed not only his own life but the lives of countless others. The village he once called home had become a beacon of understanding and harmony, and his teachings continued to shape the world long after he was gone. The story of Alex, the young boy who became a wise elder, passed down through generations as a reminder of the power of listening. It became a cherished tale, inspiring children and adults alike to embrace the art of deep listening. For when you speak less and listen more, you become wiser, smarter, and create a world filled with empathy and understanding.